Hello guys, next season is coming very soon, okay? So we are close to finish the 7th season right here, so the 8th season is coming. And new things is coming as well, so you guys probably already know about this, but this hero right here is going to have a new artifact, okay? That's gonna call like the staff of Miasma. I'm going to explain everything about this here and how is important to have this hero right here inspire, let's say, or more inspirational part of this hero. Let's say a dupe hero of this one here, you name it. You know, guys know well, we'll be able to have a legendary artifact for part of the premium heroes like this. You need to take this hero here twice in the game, okay? A dupe hero of this one. I still do not have it, but I hope to get her again, you know? And I'm going to explain here why. But before that, guys, this video is sponsored by Exit Lag. I don't know if you guys heard about Exit Lag. I always mention about Exit Lag right here, but that's actually is about an applicative right here, like this one here. So this is an applicative. You guys can use this applicative right here to improve the performance of your mobile phone. Can be iPhone or can be Android, okay? The good point about this applicative right here is you're gonna be able to play any game without any lag. That's very simple, you know? And that helps you to reduce the battery used by your phone as well. You know, because this one is gonna be managed exactly the type of applicative that's still open in your phone to prioritize the game you're gonna be playing, you know. So consequently, that is gonna help you to reduce the battery every time you're gonna be playing. So that's exactly why I want to inform on this way. So I'm going to leave the link for you to be able to download this for free. You can test it for free as well for 3 days, you know, and see how it goes. You know, if you like it, you can acquire this app for a year. You're gonna have a very good discount right there. Not going to pay too much for this, you know, but it's gonna help you if you have a new phone like me. I have an iPhone 17 Pro, so this helped me a lot. All right. And apart of that, guys, if you'd like to sponsor me here on my channel for the game, so this is my code. This Skystack is there. Gonna be placed this code every single month in Treasure Market. Okay, very simple to do this. You know, just go there and place my code right there. Gonna help me a lot in this way. And BUFFBUFF is also sponsoring right here. So if you'd like to get more dice in the game or any package here in the game. Okay, if you'd like to reduce your expenses, so using my link as well, I'm gonna leave all these links available for you in the description of this video, even the comments of this video as well. Okay, now back here about this situation here, part of this amazing hero. Yeah, so guys, she is going to have a new artifact. Do you know what is interesting about the next season is because you are going to have 2 temporal vortex, 2 bosses there. And the case is you won't be able to use the same equipment, and you won't be able to use the same artifact. So that means that you cannot use which remains twice. The same about the conch, okay? The good point about this hero because you can use her with the conch. However, she's going to have a new artifact. And guess what? This new artifact is also this artifact is going to give it to you defense down. That's the thing here, okay? So this new artifact is going to give you defense down. So it's going to be the fourth, right? The 4th artifact in the game to give to you defense down, but it's going to be the 3rd one with defense down level 2. Okay, that's exactly what happened in terms of this artifact right here that I already have in the game. So if you check it right here, it's gonna be here, we're gonna back on. So come here. The first one, everybody knows the type of artifact that, you know, got very famous this artifact in the game. That's exactly the Witch Remains, okay? That's this handy right here. That's the Witch Remains right there. That was the first one, okay? But before that, I remember when we started to play Dragonheir, we used to use this crown here. That is defense penalty level 1. And the case is, this gives to you defense down over one target, okay? Only one target there. The difference between that and then the Witcher Remains here, because the Witcher Remains you can place in more targets according to the type of skills you're gonna be using in that specific hero there. If the hero hits an AoE attack, hitting everybody, so guess what? You're gonna place defense down in every enemy there in your opponent, okay? So that's the thing, you know? So, and then you have the conch. The conch also happens on the same way here. So this is the conch, okay? And the point about the conch here, the conch works over the buff of the hero. So the case how it's gonna be working that is if that specific hero is affected to place any debuff, you're gonna be placed defense down anyway instead, okay? So that's the thing, you know? So it's more passive to the conch apply defense down than the Witcher Remains 1, okay? So that's the difference between the conch and the Witcher Remains. And then you have now the new artifact that's coming. That's coming with the new. With our premium hero here, you know, from the poison element, that's Reytah, okay? And Reytah is a fantastic hero, guys, but she's going to have her artifact, okay? And the artifact is this one here, the Staff of Miasma. So what is this artifact does? Look at that, affect hit, okay, and then HP. But look at that. That's affect hit is gonna be the accuracy, I believe, okay? So look at that. When let us power skill extends to the target's status effect -3 equal 3, it applies level 2 defense reduction to the target for 12 seconds. So she's gonna be placing level 2 defense down there in the enemy, okay, while you also granting allies up to 18% damage increase as well. So she's gonna be able to increase the damage of your ally team and then defense it down there, okay? So this is gonna be the third type of level 2 defense down in the game. So guys, we needed to get the Reytah Inspiration 1 at least for you to be able to get this artifact right here, because this artifact is coming up, okay? And it's very close there, because like this is gonna be a huge difference, you know, a part of improve damage and then defense down that improve damage as well. Do two things at once, you know, so it's going to be very important to have this artifact in the game. So that's why I tell you, you know, the next summon that's coming here in the game is gonna be the 800 summons. Okay, you're gonna be able to select 6 legendary heroes right there. 2 of them is going to be the premium ones that you'd like to get, you know, and then I hope that you can get this hero right here. If you still need to get her to get the artifact, like me, okay? Because she's going to be very important to have in the game. Mainly if you would like to play with toxins, if you already got Separatements, or if you already have the Corrosion Lady, to use Corrosion in the game as well the next season, because it's AoE attack right there if you have a Rook already. So you're gonna be able to use her as well for Corrosion, okay? So you have 2 ways here, or Corrosion or Toxins, but you need to get this hero here, at least Inspiration 1, to be able to get the artifact. So this is the video, guys, because I really want to talk about this because it's very important. These artifacts that's coming in the game. Of course, Saverio. Saverio is going to get his artifact as well. Okay, don't get me wrong here, but Saverio is going to get his artifact here. That's this guy here. Okay, so this guy is going to have his artifact or ever, like, okay, you know, so that's fine. But that's not the case here, okay? Because the big difference is going to be the artifact of Reytah. I can show you the artifact here just for guys have an idea, you know. So just for guys have an idea here, I'm gonna show this, okay? So this guy is going to have his artifact, okay? So that's the thing. So I'm gonna show here. So let's go here. And look at that. So let's just show that. Cannot show, like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so here you go. That's what it is. So that's the Saverio artifact, guys. Okay, that's totally different there for Saverio artifact. It's not the same like a Reytah, okay? So it's totally different there. So look at that. You know, Saverio is present. There is a chance to the Blood Moon power will not be consumed when it's triggered, and then you gain a damage increase effect for a certain period of time that he survives within an upper limit of this effect. Okay. So that's the thing about these artifacts for Saverio, but the main focus is about this one here. You know, that artifact from Reytah is the key. That's the key for the next season, guys. Alright? So that's why, guys, this video I think is gonna be very important for you. Just let me know your thoughts about this new artifact that's coming very, very soon. You know, I really would like to know your thoughts about this. You know, if I already have Reytah, good for you, not my case, you know. So I'm gonna go for the 800 summons there that's coming very, very soon. Yeah, you're gonna have this opportunity, if you're not wrong, I think next week, you know. So I'm preparing myself for that. I hope that I can get her. I'm focusing exactly toxins because I need to improve my toxins damage, but I need to get this artifact as well. And then even my Dauntless team, because Dauntless team is also good for raging, guys know well, you know. But anyway, so next season is gonna be a new stuff, you know, more news about the next season. I'm going to bring here to this channel, just like a hit the like here on my video, subscribe here to my channel, so you'll be able to know all the notifications, you know, when I'm going to have a new video available here for you. But let me know your thoughts. I really would like to know about what you think about, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.